All right, and we are live. Parth, how is it going, sir?
It is going nice. Actually, just like we're almost in autumn, right? So
Yeah,
uh, that's
is
a word I'm.
autumn the favorite? Is that like your favorite time of year? Like, are you a big fall guy?
I am a big fall guy. You know why?
Why?
I can wear hoodies and foliage. I
I was
only
gonna.
like I only like the I only like the fall for the changing of colors. I don't like it for the falling of the leaves.
That's fair. That is very fair. I also like that I pictured you in a hoodie, also, like you said, like wearing hoodie and foliage, and I pictured you wearing foliage.
Uh,
And that was funny for me for the moment that I had that image in
mhm.
my brain. Yeah, I agree. I'm a big fall fan. I mean, fall in on the West Coast is very different than fall anywhere else though in Canada. So fall also started here like a little while ago, and it will only last for like a very short period of time, and then we
Interesting.
will we will suddenly be in winter for a day, and then it'll be
Okay.
spring.
That's good.
uh
I actually, what is your favorite time of the year?
I don't know if I actually have one. I like all seasons, and I know that's kind of like a cop out. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on
It
the right
is.
microphone. It's kind of a cop out, but like I like fall because my birthday's in the fall.
Mhm.
I like winter because I am a big like turkey fan, and like all of the turkey related holiday and like stuffing holidays happen in the winter. I like spring because it's spring and there's more green, and I like summer for like swimming and other things. Like there's so many good things about all of these
Mhm.
seasons. Chat, if you are here, let us know what is your favorite season, because
Mhm.
we're here to talk about ourselves, but also to hear from you. And we want to know how things are going today for y'all. Okay, I gotta close my office door. Give me one sec, Parth.
No problem. While Andrew's away. Um, oh, he's back. I thought he's gonna take a while. I guess not.
It used to be that I was alone. This building
Yeah.
had like no people in it, and now there's all the people, and it's like, I don't know, guys, I'm not used to this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm disturbing you. Oh man, look at that. You can see like the edges of my
The green screen. Yeah.
office now. Hold on, let me pull this forward a little bit. Let me wrap myself in green screen, which is what I normally do.
Uh,
Uh, there we go.
almost got
Wrapping,
it.
wrapping my. Oh, do we got it? Oh! You can do fade. Oh, that's a new feature.
Oh, that's good. That's great. I think.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good for you. So I gotta say, like StreamYard, I was like very much looking to move away from StreamYard, and I was looking at some other options, and now they've started to roll out new features where I'm like, all right, I'm here for you, StreamYard. I'm here for you. I see you.
That's pretty good.
Um,
I like it.
yeah. Yeah, me too. So, Parth, for anybody who's never been to one of our streams before, what the heck is DevTools and DevCools?
In simple terms, as Andrew likes to mention it, it's decoding the hype from the like helpful from the hype. Actually, that's the word. Yeah, decoding the helpful from the hype, looking at what's new out there, and then trying to just make sure that it's actually useful or if it's actually helpful, and uh, us trying to just having fun with things is
Yeah,
also that's
that's
what
it.
yeah.
That's it. We're here for you. We're here for you. We want to save you time. So you might want to go and explore technology, but it's going to take you like way more than the time it will to just kind of watch us mess around with it and embarrass ourselves live on stream. And yeah, like this is a 2 hour time slot. You know, you can come here for 2 hours. You can learn something about one of these tools, and that's really what we're here for. We're here to, yeah, to play around with some stuff live on stream. And it's our work. We get paid to do this, so that's even better. Okay, so if you have been watching any of the socials about this stream and didn't just happen to be here, you would have seen our kind of promo card, which looked a little bit something like this, which is the focus of our stream today, which is a feature flag cleanup showdown. Now, Parth,
Mhm.
there's two reasons that we chose to do this stream, this AI, and just so you know, if you're watching this, it's an AI kind of theme, like AI man versus machine. One of them is because we are big fans of Cursor AI here at DevCycle, and our team has been using it a lot. And the other is if you talk to anybody about feature flags, the biggest complaint that I have heard across the board is feature flag cleanup, technical debt of feature flags. You end up with all of these legacy pieces of code that you can't clean up. And so like there are probably going to be, I would say, as feature flags continue to grow, there are going to be platforms that come out that are solely focused on cleaning up feature flags from your platform. But for those of us who are feature flag management platforms, we don't want to let those people take away all of our awesomeness. So we wanted to kind of test this out ourselves. And so there's some stuff happening this week where our team is actually kind of exploring feature flag cleanup using Cursor AI. But Parth was like, Andrew, I am gonna just like do all the work of a hackathon team in like a couple of hours. And I said, great, Parth, like if you just wanna show the rest of the engineering team just what it looks like to truly just like level up, then I'm here for it.
That's a lot of praise coming from you.
That's a lot of praise or a lot of lies.
A lot of everything.
There we go. So yeah, that is going to be our focus today. Is we're going to be doing a man versus machine experienced. I think the cool thing here is like experienced senior software developer, not me. Parth, who's going to be using an AI free like workflow, and then the non-senior developer Andrew, who is going to be using the very, very AI tool Cursor AI, and we're going to be seeing who's more efficient, and we're going to do this in real time together, where we're actually we're literally just going to try and.
This is the first time we have something like this, right? Like we are both actually working on our screens at the same time, and I think I'm ready for this. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Now, we are going to do a little bit of discovery live on stream because I've got this new setup that I've added. And so I'm going to throw it up on my screen now. Not this one. Oh, wait, it is this one. Oh, because I haven't added these onto the screen yet.
Yes.
So I'm realizing that our screens our heads don't need to be this big.
Yeah,
we can bump up our screen sizes. So I'm going to bump us down in size and I'm going to bump our screens up in size. And so if you're watching this stream and you're like, who's where, like whose stuff is where? So Parth is going to be all in the red and I am going to be all in the, I'm going to be all in the blue, or mostly in the blue. There's going to be a little bit of overlap just because I want to bump our screen sizes up a fair bit. And I'm going to do that, make that a bit smaller. Might get rid of, no, I can't do anything there. So we're going to see how this works, everybody. And if you're watching, like throw comments in here about like how it looks to you there. Like I said, I am doing a bit of an overlap just because I want these screens to be similar sizes and it's a rectangular screen. So, but I'm going to give Parth the, overlap because I feel like he's going to need it. Oh, but I moved these around. Hold on. Hold the phone. I did a thing that I didn't want to do. Okay, I think this is what I want. Update layout. Okay, what do we think of this? This looks okay.
I think we can live with this.
The overlap is weird, but like I think it's okay for right now. Mm-hmm. And I feel like generally things you care about are not in the upper right-hand corner. That's our assumption that we're gonna make today. Maybe I don't know.
No, I think that's a bad assumption to make.
Yeah,
you should be your screen should be above mine.
Yeah.
Because on my screen, there wouldn't be anything you would want on the lower corner, or I can make it work so that it's not on the lower corner.
I don't know. No, hold on. Hold the phone. Let me see. How can I do this? Nan? How do I move this to the front? I don't know how to move layers. Whatever. I think we might have to go with this. But I changed the screen size a little bit. We'll see if this works. Let's see what happens here. So if you're watching this on your phone, it's going to be hard to see, like even with our stuff bumped up, it's going to be hard for you to see. That's okay. Go put this on your TV. Cause that's really what you should be doing right now. But again, Parth is over there. So this is Parth to my this way. And I'm down here. So Andrew's all on the blue today. Parth is all on the red. Interestingly enough though, I did this backwards. So I was on the red over here.
I think the thing is always backwards. and we always do this. Like,
Is it always? Oh,
yeah,
I gotta
I'm
switch
always on
it.
the red, and then
The card is
our
always there.
cards are always me on the blue. But it's
Fair
okay.
enough.
Like
It's all right. Okay, so so let's jump into it. So
Do we want to start off with cursor exploration so we can just have your screen up? And then
yeah, let's do that. So let me pull. I'm gonna pull us over to here, and then I'm gonna pull. So that's Parth. So I'm gonna remove Parth, and then I'm gonna change this view to here, to here, to here, not to there. Well, I guess I just need to make all new layouts. This is fun. So we're making layouts in real time, everybody. In real time, you're seeing how the sausage gets made. Let me get this up here, get it a little bit bigger. Here we go. Cursor AI will get us over here. Maybe we'll bring us to the bottom corner. Y'all are not seeing any of the things that I'm doing right now, and that is totally okay. Where is, okay, how do I pull these? Oh, there's the layer stuff. And then here, bring that layer up. All right, I'm gonna put Parth over here. I'm gonna put Andrew over here. And then I think we're good to go. Let me save this, update layout. Okay, how does that look to you, Parth? Is that good?
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Yeah, how's it look to you, chat? Let us know in the comments for the stream. All right, so let's go over here. I just want to do like a little preview for something that's coming out soon. My SQLite searcher. This is a lot of fun. This is cool. So by the way, if you've been following, oh no, it's down. Whoops. It's because I closed my VS Code. Never mind. That was the only preview you were getting. All right, so let's go over and look up Cursor AI. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to bump up let's get out of dev mode.
Yep.
Let's refresh this page and let's go into here and we're going to see what this is all about. So, Parth, I've never touched Cursor yet. So what exactly is Cursor?
Cursor actually is a code editor which has like AI built in, and the good thing is that it has the ability of going through different models, but also has the ability of like kind of gaining context of your whole code base while making changes or while working, and which is kind of the more important thing is like it doesn't just look at like one file, or like you go into ChatGPT being like, hey, this is the file, I need to make these changes, can you do this? And it's more like, okay, we're going into it like as this is my code base, I need to do this, and it can do inline stuff for you. And actually it's a fork of VS Code, so if you scroll down on the Cursor page, you can see that like there's like videos about like how it works and how it's working.
Yeah, it looks exactly like VS Code.
Yeah, and then at the bottom it says that it's kind of a fork of VS Code, I think. Somewhere.
Cool. Yeah, let me scroll down here. Scroll down, knows your code base, edit natural language, feels familiar. Yeah, import all your extensions. I love that. Give me 1 second. I want to go over to X and see how our audio is sounding right now before I go any further. Where are you hiding? DevCycle. DevCycle is live here. Okay, audio is fine.
Yes.
Good. Okay, yeah, so this is it. Love this. This is awesome. Okay, let's go and yeah, I downloaded it already, so here it is. I want to pull in key bindings from VS Code. Not that I use key bindings, but if I did, you can specify your non-English language, compute embeddings for code base wide questions. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you want to enable because you want to do code base wise search instead of just like on your screen, right?
Cool. And then
there's a question about, so yeah, actually you could have it so that like it takes over your code command. So if you use VS Code on terminal, you can write code and then dot in the directory, and then you'll open that directory in VS Code.
Yeah.
When you install the code command here, what it would do is like it would open in Cursor, and it makes it easier. But there's a question. Copilot also has code base awareness. How do you like Cursor versus Copilot? So I think the big difference between the two is that Copilot is able to, if I may be wrong, and there may be something there, but Copilot is very like ask the question in the chat, in their chat, and then you can give you like code base awareness that way. Cursor seems to like be able to make changes in different files at the same time, which is actually something that I found really cool. And also because Cursor has ability to use different models, you can kind of switch between models. Like you can go to GPT, you can go to there's tons. Yeah, you can use like the new Opus model from Cloud, and you can also use the Sonnet from Cloud, which is what it's been using everywhere. So
yeah, this is such an interesting take. So this is very similar to like Copilot, or sorry, to Pieces, but Pieces is very much like a separate tool that integrates into like you basically install it as a browser extension and a VS Code extension. So like you add it into all of the different places that you work, and it centralizes all of it together in like a separate place. So it's like you've got all of them versus Cursor, which is literally replacing your existing code editor, right? Your existing IDE. So interesting. That's very cool. Also, I will say, so I was just seeing like likes on this stream. So there was just somebody, codecompanion.ai, just liked this stream that we're doing. So if you're here from Code Companion AI and you're watching, that's super interesting. Literally is exactly, it's like exactly the same.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's not. This is a Pieces. This is Pieces. Yeah, this is a Pieces terminal task. Yeah. So this is like a, man, I'm telling you, man, like they've figured the AI dev tooling world has finally leveled up. Like I know when it started, it was all like documentation stuff, and now that it's actually like they're building dev tools, I feel like that's kind of the secret. But I don't know if anybody's figured it out yet. But Cursor seems to be good. Okay, so yeah, that's what Pieces. So look, lots of tools that we're showing off here. But we're going to be using Cursor today. I've got Cursor open already. Do I want to launch from terminal using code or Cursor? Install code command, install Cursor.
You can do both if you want.
Why would I install the code command? Because doesn't the code command already come with VS Code?
Yeah, but if you want to stay in the same like workflow, then it would just open it in Cursor instead of opening it.
I'm gonna do Cursor. All right. Excuse me. Ooh, so many sneezes. All right, let's click continue. Instantly import your extensions, start from scratch. I don't need to do that. Help improve Cursor, privacy mode. Log in. Do I need an account?
I believe so. Because
oh no, you can skip for now.
Not free, so that's something you might like. They have a free trial. This is what we would be using.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. But also, like, you can skip for now, but then you're basically just using VS Code. So let's go ahead and create an account. I'm gonna create it on my work account just in case I want to do one on my personal down the road. Continue. Yes, log in. Open Cursor app. All right, we are logged in. So let's open this up a little bit more. So this is like a clone of VS Code, but looks like it's a little bit nicer. Like it looks a little bit different than VS Code. All right, finish onboarding. We did that.
It's both from VS Code, so that's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so this is good. Cursor tutor. I need to move. I might need to change which screen I'm sharing so that I can be looking at my code. Hold on one second, people.
Is it? I was going to ask you if you want to just share just Cursor.
No, I can't. I can't because then I'll be like pulling screen share stuff on and off. Actually, hold on. Hold the phone. Maybe I can. Remove. Whoa, look at that. Parth just absolutely killing it right now. Who needs a screen share when you can have a Parth share? All right, hold on one second. Let me present.
I asked because the quality was getting a little.
Yeah, that's fair.
grainy.
So let me pull up cursor window. I think this is what I want. Let's pull this up. There we go.
There you go. That looks.
And then can I move this over here? I can. Okay, this is great. So, okay, am I doing anything here?
You could. So, like, there's a getting started README if you want to, like, go through that. With cursor, just understanding what's happening and everything.
Accept and autocomplete. Tab when you see a suggestion. Prompt and edit, highlight code, and hit Command K. All right, let's go in here.
Bug finding.
Simply ask the chat, where are the bugs in the code? All right, let's do this. Command L. Where are the bugs in the code? Brendo.
Oh, another thing. So yeah, let's finish this. But one thing I would point out is that where you have the ask button, there's also like a code base thing. Like if you do command enter, it does the code base. Like sorry, in the chat where
in
you
here, and then I go command enter. Okay, I'm doing.
If you write something and then if you write a prompt and then do command enter, then you would do like.
Oh, I see. Okay, so wait, what would that do? Why would I ever want to do that?
Across code base. So if you're working on something that is like across files, like if you're on a web, I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that tracks. Yeah. No, I think that makes sense.
Did it come up with?
Yeah, I came up with the things. Incorrect win condition. After reviewing the code, I added a few bugs. Incorrect conditions. I wish it told you the line. I guess
it can apply for you.
Oh, can it? Oh, that's nice.
And then you can accept or reject. So if you go to that line, wherever that is.
Does it show me? Do I click here?
You might be able to scroll to it, or there's like the.
Okay, so
it applied, and then you can do accept or reject at the top. You see how it's like command enter?
Yeah, no. So I see here, but I want to know where I would find these in my code.
Yeah, it's the 45.
Yeah, 44. Okay, so I can accept that. Is that? Okay, more bugs. Okay, so I already accepted that. Apply. Generating. Accept. It's weird that it only accepts one, or did I just accept all of them?
No, you I think only accepted one of them, but that's that. It might be easier with a code base that you're familiar with.
I know. What is is this C? What is RS? This is Rust, right? This is Rust.
I believe.
I recognize this is Rust. Rust, C. Why? Nobody wants to use this. Everybody wants to use TypeScript, people. Just stop using other programming languages.
For you, finding code.
I'm here, man. Listen, I'm on the TypeScript. I play with a lot of frameworks. I play with a lot of frameworks, my friend. And like, I'm not a huge TypeScript fan, but like, I get the JavaScript. I get it. Oh my God. But then I look at this and that's too many imports. That's too many imports, people. You don't need that many imports. Look at that. Look at that beautiful import. Three. None of this TypeScript import everything. Goodness. Some more Rust. Learning open source. Right. I think we're good. Like I get this. This is fair.
That's good.
I could go deeper, but I feel like I want to do this in practice. I want to learn by doing. That's my jam. Okay, so we're in here. We got this. This is cursor. No, I don't want to install this extension. So do I want to get what do I want to get up? I want to close this window. Close window. And I want to get our other view up here. Parth is up there, and then my second camera. Oh, whoops. Present. Extra camera. OBS. Let's add this in there. Okay, so we got our screens up here. Let me get my terminal open too.
That quality seems to have degraded.
Oh yeah, because this is all like sharing from my I wonder.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if I can improve it with OBS. Hold on one second. Properties.
You turn it off now.
She's like, can I turn it off and on again? I could. Okay, let me move myself over here for a second. Well, hold on. Let me see. If I get my terminal up. If you're in chat and you're seeing this, let me know how this looks for you. Let's get terminal open here. No, I don't want to restore things. Shell, new window. There we go. By the way, so go into this conference in Boston. Potentially. Guess who's going to be there? The creator of Oh My. Oh My ZSH creator is going to be at that conference. So, and if you don't know what Oh My ZSH is, neither do I really, but Parth recommended it, and I'm here for anything that Parth recommends to me. So, we're going to bump this up. Holy moly, that's quite bumped. How's the quality there for you though? Better, worse, good, bad?
This is better, readable for now. Oh, that's
super readable, just like all of the reading.
Yep.
You got to bump yours up a little bit, Parth. You got to bump yours up, man.
Where do you want it? Is it
you gotta match me. Gotta like super. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Okay. So let's go, and we're a dark mode versus light mode. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna make this even bigger. So one of the things we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be testing these out in with our Node.js app. What did we decide we were going to do with our React or Next.js? Next. What did we decide?
I think we said Next.
Yeah, so we're going to need to go and we're going to find our, if you go to github.com, actually, you can just go to our docs. So let me pull up docs over here. So if you go to our docs, and you go to our SDKs, is it SDKs or is it in...
It is in SDKs and examples at the bottom.
Where is it?
Sorry. Go to home and then examples.
Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. So in our docs, go to docs.devcycle.com/examples. I'm going to put this in chat and I'll put it up on the screen. If you want to like follow along and do this in your own third-party tool, go to docs.devcycle.com/examples. And we're going to do the Next.js app router, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a good.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so we're just going to clone this to our desktop. So git clone. ls cd example Next.js app router.
Sorry, I accidentally muted you.
Uh-oh.
The whole,
You know, I can tell that one of us is a... Oh, there we go. All right. And I'm going to go... Let's see if Cursor opens this.
Yeah, it will.
Let's go. It opened it. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
But did not open... Oh, but I need to do cursor dot. Cursor dot. Yeah, that's fair. All right. So let's try this again. Cursor dot.
Yeah, I'm going to be on our loved...
Z,
bro. Yeah. I'm on Z today.
All right. And am I not sure? Oh, I keep looking for myself over where you are. It's very strange. And I need to change my screens where I am because this is going to drive me absolutely nutty. But I need to do it in OBS. So I'm going to go here, Mac OS screen, properties, change it to this screen. Yes. And then move you over here. Do not install and relaunch. Cancel. Okay. And then I'm going to pull this over here. There we go. And then I'm going to close that terminal. All right. So I think we're in equal places right now. I am here in Cursor. I'm going to hide this so we got as much screen real estate as we can.
We do not have Copilot turned on, so that's good.
Yeah, good. So, and this is the thing, people. So, like, Parth is going to be using no AI tools at all in kind of his speed run process.
Question.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to use our CLI tool?
No.
Because it has a cleanup function. Or let's do it without, and then we can do it with after.
Yeah, I think that like the key here is like as you would probably do in like any feature flag tool that maybe didn't have a CLI. I feel like that's kind of the angle here, I would say.
If you don't have a CLI, you need one.
Yeah, that's true. If you are a feature flag management tool that does not have a CLI, get a freaking CLI. What's wrong with you? All right, man.
All right, we're at README. This might be a little too big. I'm gonna just make it a little smaller. All right. You can let me know when we're starting and what our goal is.
Oh, that's true. Should we get a timer? I guess we don't really need a timer. Or I could put a timer in the middle, technically, like, but I don't.
Do you want me to have another screen open that has a timer?
Can you do that? Can you share? Can you do another camera?
I won't do another camera, but I'll have a screen on the side that shows the. Let me show you what I can do.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what you can do, Parth. That is the question. That is the $1 million question. By the way, if you're here in chat, chat's really quiet today. Don't be quiet, be loud. Yell in chat, but yell politely, please.
Go full screen. Oh god. There you go. All right. Where is this? Remind me later. Maybe this. I need a new window capture. And I need, where is it? Why did I not see what I want to see? Oh, there you go. Okay. And then, let's see. There is a window projector. And I can put it here.
Let's go. That's sick. All right.
Always on top. And now we have a stopwatch.
Nice. All right. So that will be our timer for our speed run. People, is that going to interfere with you seeing stuff though, Parth, or no?
Should not be a big problem.
All right.
Because this is just like on the side.
All right.
Okay. Wait, we're not doing a stopwatch. We're doing a stopwatch, right?
I would say we're doing a stopwatch. Yeah, not a countdown.
Let me see if there's another like a speedrun focused one. Speed.
I mean, we know what our time is. We'll be able to tell who's doing better.
No, that's too much. All right, let's just go back to what we had.
So the question. Okay, so let's maybe talk about what our goals here are. So, with this, our goal here is to have a functioning application that works without feature flags. So if you try to run, for example, like I can show you on my screen. So if I open my terminal now and I go, I think it's npm, is it npm dev? Yeah, npm dev. npm dev?
It is, you need npm install and npm run dev.
Is it going to be run dev? Yeah. Okay. Let's go npm install.
Yeah, you do not have the SDK client key.
Yeah. So is that what it says for you?
I mean, no, I didn't even try. I was.
Yeah. So if I go npm, you said npm run dev?
Run dev, yes.
Okay. So what I get here is this window. Oh, hold on. I get this window, which says site cannot be reached. It's probably going to throw some next errors. It is. Yeah. So missing server SDK key. So this is what we get now because it's all based on feature flags in the system here right now. So our goal is to get a functional application that runs that doesn't throw any kind of an error.
I feel like we will still have the same issue because the setup of the SDK requires the server and the client key. So what we could do is put the server and the client SDK key in there, but we can run it without the feature flags that we need. So this is the example app, so it has like the example app feature flags. If you have a project that does not have that, then it would be.
But our idea here though, right, was like if we just remove every feature flag that exists in the system, it won't matter, right? Because we're going to
Um,
hard code everything in there.
So my idea would be, let's say if you go to like the dev cycle page, or like
Okay.
let's go to like layout, right?
Yeah.
Not even layout. Sorry. I
Yeah.
need to
So
find
like
which-
we're literally going to remove every mention of dev cycle, right? We're going to remove that devcycle.ts. it'll be gone.
I don't know if that makes sense, or if you go to like the togglebot component, and then
Yeah.
you would keep dev cycle in the project, but you would remove the variables and actually not use a default value, but change it to an actual value in the code.
So you're saying that, okay, hold the phone here because we need to figure this out before we go. So my idea had been to remove every mention, but you're saying instead we're not trying to remove DevCycle because we want future ability to use DevCycle
Yes.
in this application, but we do want to remove. Okay, I like that. I'm there. I think that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Essentially, what it would do is that it would get you to, like, we have all these like get message and like the like should spin and should wink, all these things.
Yeah.
What we could do is pick one of these cases, and that is your end goal, instead of having a don't use default value, use one of the variations, is what I'm saying. And then
Okay.
to that variation,
Yeah.
you could
Okay. I like this. Okay, so if you're catching this, so here's our goal. We have a Next.js app. We've actually chosen like probably the most complicated app because it uses both client and server-side SDKs. So like this actually is like not more challenging necessarily, but like you actually need 2 keys to make this run, I think, right?
Yeah, you need the server and the client key.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do here is basically hard code one of the existing values that exists in here, but still keep the dev cycle functionality in the application. So
Yes.
do we want to, so here's my question.
Mhm.
If there are no feature flags that are present, like if there's no use of dev cycle, should we not disable dev cycle even initializing?
We could. I just don't think that's
That's not a realistic use case. That's fair.
yeah, like realistically, if you already have dev cycle in it, then your goal is to, okay, let's remove the stale flags, right? And that's
Okay.
what I think the goal
Okay.
should be.
Great. Okay, so then we actually need to go and create a project, right?
Yes, we need to go and create a project. We have a DevTools
Yeah, we've got one already. We got a project, right? We haven't used it in a while though. Hold
project,
on.
everything.
Do we have a project or an org? I can't even remember.
You can go to my test org, and then I think there should be a DevTools DevTools one in there.
Hey. All right. Do I just use the hello toggle bot? I guess that's it because this is an
No,
example.
we
Yeah.
can't use the hello toggle bot.
No, we
because-
can't use the hello toggle bot.
Oh, actually, do we want to use it so that you can see the difference of like when you are using like a serve value and you're not using a serve value?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think? I'm game. I'm game for
think-
whatever you think. I trust
I
your
think
judgment.
if we just like turn off targeting, then it will go default values. And then if we don't have targeting anymore, then we can just use whatever is there.
Okay, so targeting's off.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can just use the keys, yeah?
Yeah.
So we are going to use this one?
Yes.
Dev client. All right. So people, if you're watching, don't use these. Don't use these, because I need to duplicate this. Rename. .env. .env. All right. And let's grab our client and our server.
So wait, are you in which org are you in?
I'm in your org.
Sorry, which project are you in? Are you in?
I'm in DevTools and DevCools.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was in the wrong project. That's fine.
Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, that's okay. No. You're all good, casual. We knew this was going to be hard. Like, you'll basically want to come back and watch this on like a TV afterwards if you really want to see the code. Like, I'll zoom in super close, but there's not a really easy way for us to do this because we got like the dual the dual screens, just the size of the screens. We are limited, but I can hide some stuff. No, I need to keep this open. So yeah, don't worry so much about what we're doing. Really, the moment here, because it will take me about 15 seconds, and then I'll just put I'll put Parth's screen up, and you can just watch him, because I know I'm gonna win this challenge. Especially now that I can apply a question throughout the code base.
Oh, there's a better way of doing it. I can show you. Wait, did you lose me?
Yeah, I lost you. I lost your video.
Okay, let me stop the camera and then start the camera again. Okay.
There you go.
There's a better way of doing it, which is, I believe it's Command I.
Command
do you want to press Command I in your cursor?
Press Command I.
Okay, so in here, you can give it instructions. So you can just be like, I want to do this, and then it will actually just do everything everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking that I wanted to do.
No,
but
this is different than the chat that you saw.
Okay, so the
and
chat.
If you want to see something, let's just so chat is this. I have a use case where we can use the composer. So let's keep the composer on, and then we can probably close the chat.
Okay.
And just say that I want to change the variable, the environment variable, from next public DevCycle client SDK key to just next public DevCycle key. Something silly. Oh.
Now I removed the environment reference to the environment file. Is that okay?
Why did you remove the?
Well, I just wanted to see. So there, it used to say environment up here.
Yeah.
Is this okay?
Press submit.
Okay, so I'll focus on both of them.
Yeah, if you go back to it shows you all the files. Now, if you press tab before you do anything, press tab. So it shows you what the names will be, or what it's changing it to. So if you now click the file.
Okay. Diffview. It's not actually showing me. Hold on. If I click on the actual file,
I think it's just a little too big. So that's
But that's okay. So here it is. Now I see the actual things where I can click on the individual files, even in Composer. Oh, the Composer is the Composer.
Yep.
And then environment sample
files for you. Yeah. So what you could do is your .env file has like the whatever you want.
Yeah.
But in the Composer, if you press tab, it will go to the next file and the next file, next file, and it will just keep going. And then you can press
accept or accept all.
If you do accept all, then it'll just accept everything, all the changes.
Cool. All right, my job just got a lot easier. So we're gonna just ignore all of this stuff because we don't need it. Okay, so that's our goal. Okay, so let me make sure that this app is working for me now. Oh, it looks like it is.
That is what I wanted to make sure we have.
Okay, so mine is working right now, and I'm going to go change. So it's going to go to the default values because we've turned off targeting rules. But let's make sure yours is working too, Parth.
Oh, just
we haven't even started the speed run yet, everybody. We don't even need to because the speed run's going to be so fast. If Parth wins this, I'm going to be very disappointed in Cursor
I have
myself. You got it? Okay, so so again, this is technically using DevCycle right now. So DevCycle is active in this application. But it is using the default values because we don't have any targeting rules set. So if we changed our targeting rules, it would work, but we're not worried about that right now. I guess the other thing here is we also need the value that it serves to not be default to know that it's working, right?
Yes.
Okay, so which variation do we want to choose as the so what are the variation options? What were the options in the variations? Do we have this set up in here? Features?
It's the hello togglebot one. You can see the variations up there.
There we go. So we want to have, so we have default, and then we have toggle, and then we have base variation and spin variation.
Let's do the spin variation. I think.
You want to do the spin variation? What's the actual key for those variations, though?
It's just spin dash variation. But I mean, we're not using the variation as a key anywhere, right? So.
Are we not?
Nope, we don't use the variation is what is served.
Oh, duh. Oh my god. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I am a full-time DevCycle employee, and I just forgot what a variation was. So
all
if
right.
you ever worry that you've forgotten something, here's where we are. So yeah, we're gonna serve. So basically, we're looking for our variation that it is choosing to be the spin variation.
Mhm.
No, hold the phone. Hold the phone.
So spin variation would mean
Yeah.
that your
Hold on.
your spin is it a spin variation? Let me double check.
Yeah, Toggabot speed, Toggabot wink is off.
I want to see. Oh wait.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay, I realized. So okay, no. I'm like I had like a seniors moment here. So yeah, it doesn't. So this is the piece that matters in here. So it's actually easier to do with DevCycle because DevCycle is pulling based on
Quick question.
Yeah.
Can you just send me that the URL?
Yeah.
I think I'm in like some different project or something. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, let me find you over here. I'm going to share it in private chat in StreamYard. Okay, there you go. Okay, so normally, let's look at this here. So normally, if you were doing this in DevCycle, this is for everybody and to kind of kill time. So you would basically be saying using this use variable value. So in devcycle.ts, here's the user information, which is all based around the targeting rules, and then server SDK and client SDK, and then you're basically setting up DevCycle for this user, and then you are then going into your wherever you're using these things, and you're going to say for this user, what variation should you return for Togglebot wink? And so, or what value for Togglebot wink should you return? And it changes based on these variations. This is actually shockingly easier to do with DevCycle than it is to do manually, because there's a lot of manual code changes that you need to make here.
Yeah.
So the real answer here is just go into DevCycle, set it as a long-lived feature flag, and just let it live. Just let DevCycle do it every day. But I think we've got it here. So we're going for the spin variation, right?
We'll do spin variation.
Yeah.
With wink though.
Spin variation with wink.
Yes, because
so yeah, okay. So Togglebot speed would be slow. Togglebot wink would be true. Example text would be step 2.
Yes.
Okay. Does this make sense to everybody? If you're watching, if you're in chat, let us know if this makes sense. So basically, let me zoom in here. Oh, I zoomed into the wrong one. So basically what we're doing here is right now it's set on the default variation, which is giving us non-winking Togglebot static and serving variation default. We're going to be getting serving variations. It should say spin variation. It'll be
say spin variation because we will not be serving any it will say whatever we make it say because it's not getting values from DevCycle.
Yes, but what do we have? How does it actually determine what is it description?
Yes. I believe it's in the description. Or no?
Yeah.
Is it in the description?
No, serving variation. Hold on, let me just search serving variation. It's in Togglebot. Variation name. Yeah, so we want the variation name.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, this is another DevCycle specific thing. It's pulling and looking through the features. Okay, I got this now. So we want the variation name. Instead of saying default, we're going to have it say spin, right?
Anything you want.
What do you want it to say, Parth? Your call.
What do you want to say?
What do I want it to say? I want it to say...
I will call it the winning variation because
the win. Okay, and I need to get my power cord plugged in because my laptop is about to die. I do love Macs though because the power, we're still getting full power. Gotta love silicon.
That reminds me, I should also plug it in just to make sure that we're good and not have any issues later.
Yeah. All right, let's go here. Set. All right, here we go. We're plugged in, full power. I think we're good.
Yeah.
So that is our goal, everybody. I think we're good to maybe set the time. How do I get back to? Oh, I don't like
the first one. The first one. Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting. It's giving you on top versus on the side. Maybe it's because I'm super zoomed in.
No. That's just their layout, but it's
fair enough.
It's the same thing.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna call our variation winning. We're gonna set our timer and we're gonna get started. Are you ready, Parth?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Are you ready?
So I am not ready. If I'm gonna lose today, with an AI tool, I'm gonna lose to you. But I'm here for it. All right. So on our marks, hold on. I need to change the music to something more intense. Give me 1 second. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Maybe acoustic cinema? No. Dance pop? Hold on. Trying to find the right vibe. Here it is. Dance pop. We got it.
Yeah.
All right. Rushesh is here for you, Parth. Nobody's here for Andrew. It's all right. I don't need y'all to be here for me. I got this. So on our marks, get set, go.
Alrighty.
All right. It's gonna be like very quiet as we try and get through this. Basically simulating removing stale feature flags. Can you please set ToggleBot speed, the ToggleBot speed variable to a hard, can you please hard code the ToggleBot speed variable to slow, ToggleBot wink to true, example text to step 2.
I think I'm done.
No, you're not.
I think I am.
No, I'm gonna keep going to end the serving variation to losing, because I feel like I might have just lost.
Yeah, I think you did.
Let's start.
And I can get rid of all of this code.
Okay, let's look at this. I'm gonna close these ones because these aren't relevant anymore. So let's see what it does here. Let's go to this file. Oh, ToggleBot wink. Suggested code diff view. So what did we change in our diff view? This isn't actually a diff view. ToggleBot, sure, accept. Page, accept. So let's see what it changed in here. Page, change the text. Features, all features. It didn't actually change anything on ToggleBot though, did it? It doesn't look like it changed anything here. I mean, let's see what happened. That 100% just broke my application. Is yours working?
Oh, it's working. It's spinning. It's serving winning variation. It's on step 2.
What? What was that? How many seconds was that? Like,
I think I did it in a minute. A minute something. I had it done.
I feel like you know the code base though. So, and this is the thing though, right? A well-trained engineer that knows the code base can probably do this. Okay, I want to see what this broke in here. I need to get my get. Oh, so it didn't actually update the toggle bot. Hold on. So it didn't do anything over here. Suggested code. Composer. It doesn't look like you actually changed toggle bot.
All right. Since I've used cursor, I'm gonna open this with cursor as well, and see what we get here.
Okay, accept all.
I'm going to.
Okay, so let's see if it's working now. Okay, so now it's working for me. Some weird preview issues, but I feel like that was on me. So what did it change here? So it removed all of that stuff as it should. That's great. So that's good. That's what I would have expected for it to do. But then what happened on page that is causing... Oh, that's super weird.
What did it do?
So it actually removed a bunch of styling. So like I had all of this styling here, and then it added a separate serving variable. Hold on, I'm gonna change the music back. So yeah, it both removed this, removed the why? Okay, I don't know if you can see this diff. Probably not, but let me zoom in here. So
not well.
Yeah, so here's the diff that I have here. So so here was the original, was this page. So originally I had, no, it wasn't that. Hold on, let me close a bunch of stuff in here that I don't need. Okay, let's look at our page diff. Okay, so what is happening here?
All right, I'm going to discard my changes and then see if I can see what happens when I do the same thing on.
Oh, I see. It added things in a place that it didn't need to add things. So this is the issue that I had, was it actually changed in the page where it did not need to change. So I'm pretty sure if I discard my changes from page.tsx, it'll be working regularly. So it actually did more work than it needed to for me. But still, like, how long is that? That's like 5 minutes, even with like it not fully understanding the code base. Yeah, and it's nice because it like...
Let me see if I can do the same thing on this side, like on cursor, and like see how it would work with the workflow that I'm used to.
So what's the workflow that you are normally using right now?
So one thing you could do in here is actually there's a way to...
All right, hold on. It's hard to see yours. I'm going to make yours... I'm going to pull yours to be the highlighted screen. Give me 1 sec. Let's do here. No, not that one. This one, no. This one. Not that one. We want this one. No!
No, it was the other one.
No.
We had it.
This is it. No, it was the last one. There we go. All right.
So you could have like you could set prompts in here saying that, like, just as a prompt engineer would, if you want. But let's say if you don't do that, I would possibly just like do the same thing, open it in Togglebot and just be like, I want to remove the use variable value and set shooting to true, spin speed to slow, and what else is it? Variation name to running, and refactor the code where necessary.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Rajesh. Like, it definitely like did a good job. It like, if anything, it did more work than it needed to when I did it. So what does it give you, Parth? Like, what is it giving you as your...
Let me... Yeah, so it just does like what I said and removes the use variable calls. And then that basically does it. But it doesn't remove the get message or anything, which is still okay. Like,
it's okay because of the way the app is designed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to do something. I want to do a different prompt now. So we've had that prompt for you. So let me see. I want to try something different. So I'm going to share my screen.
Yep.
Which screen? Entire screen? No,
just also, at the bottom here, you could change the...
Oh, go ahead. Hold on. There you go. You're back. You're back.
Yeah, I was just showing it there. You could change the, well, where your composer is. In there, there's like beside the submit button. You can change the model to be something else if you want.
Nice.
And I believe, I think that Jonathan mentioned earlier where he said that the way it seems to be working is that Cursor takes all of your files and puts the files through like a smaller data set, like smaller model, and then it can, that's like kind of indexing the documents and everything in there, and then it would kind of run the code on it through a larger model where it uses multi-model multi-model thing context to get a better understanding of what your code is and what actually needs to be done. So
yeah, that makes sense. Because they've been listed in there. They list it as like there's a cursor small model that you can select, right?
Yeah, there is a cursor small model as well. I believe cursor. They have their own cloud. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's really good. The Sonnet model is, I think that's what everybody's been using. It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
And for
okay, I want to try something more generic here. I want to go, hold on, I'm going to share, I'm going to unzoom for a second. I'm going to pull my screen up as the central one. This one. So what I want to do is, instead of doing all of the description, because I typed in a lot of stuff, I want to do just a really simple one. And okay, so I'm not going to add specific files. Look through my entire code base and remove all feature flags, setting a default value. Just like straight up, like go and fix these. Okay, so what is it saying here now? So it is saying, oh, whoops. Let's go into here. So Composer, how do I get full screen again?
Maybe double clicking it might work. Double clicking Composer.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see what it changed in here. We should be able to click Tab, you said, right? Oh, yes. There we go. This file can be removed. Okay, so it completely removed DevCycle. Togglebot. So what did it change in here? So it hard coded all of these.
What happens if you click the diff view instead of suggested code?
So oh, there we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. So it's removing anything related to that. It decided, and this is all based on the instructions that I gave it earlier. So that's why it's selecting losing and stuff. So that's fine. Contextual stuff. So it's basically doing the same thing there. And then
move forward.
And then page. So page is already changed.
It is changing this again.
This is an old change because it's already got the accepted.
Okay, then.
So I'm gonna remove that. So I think, okay, so basically if we look at the diff view here,
so actually one thing, if you want to go to Composer.
Yeah.
And then if you click on those files, then it will open up like what it wants to change. So you can just like click through the files. So you saw the first like thing. You might be scrolling up until the last one.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, look through my entire code base, remove all features, so go through relevant files, Togglebot, description, DevCycle, and layout. So, and then doesn't need changes in the following logic. Great. And then it's going to describe all these things. I mean, really, we're just looking through for the tab, right? And the diffs here. So yeah, hard coding all that stuff. Description. Fair amount of changes in here. Yeah. Removing a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, I think that's very nice, where it's actually removing the function that was being used for the sole reason of getting a message using the value.
Yeah,
as long
that's
as
so true.
Making that change, that would be nice.
Is it storing that text somewhere else? Oh, it's literally just setting that as step 2. That makes sense. That's what I asked it to do. And then, yeah, it's removing all of the setup here. Okay, I'm going to accept all of these because I just want to see what happens. And then let's go back over here, which you're not going to be able to see. Stop screen, present, share screen, entire screen here. Okay, so I'm getting an error now. Import globals CSS module not found in layouts.
Yeah, that's the file that it added at the top.
All right, let me clear all of this stuff, close saved, and then let's go back in here into our layout. Yeah, so we don't actually need this.
Yeah, I don't know if that file even exists.
It doesn't know.
But
it removed all of the Tailwind stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It did, didn't it?
It did, yeah. It changes it in the changes are, I believe, in the layout. If you go to layout, is where
yeah, so no, it wasn't in here. So this was all good, but then it created in that global class, I think, a lot of these like togglebot message, app content. So it actually, and because in here before, oh no, I'm wrong. Never mind. Oh, hold on. Maybe it just, did it rename?
No, so Togglebot, it made the changes to Togglebot properly.
Yeah.
So we can move on from there, save it, and then go to description. Here is where it did more than it should, because I think the description had like the app description of like, it had a div.
It did, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's exactly where it was. You're absolutely right.
Everything else is
yeah, so it did do what we told it to do, because technically you're right, that description was coming through a feature flag. Right? That div, okay. So
yes,
so it actually did do everything.
But if you go up in the return of that, you see how there's a get message step? It's supposed to get like the actual the thing related to the step in this switch case.
Yeah.
Which is the like heading 3, you like great, you taking first step, explain that cycle, which it didn't do.
Yeah. So it did clean it up, but it went too far. It literally removed everything. So let's go back. Let's undo. I want to undo all of these changes. Let's go into here. Let's undo all of these changes, discard changes. Do you have yours open? Do you want to do this time?
Which part?
So like discard all the changes and you try like a simple cleanup prompt, but one that takes into account the things that we want to stay the same.
Yeah. So what I could do is another thing that you can do here is just do that and then Command K. Remove the use of DevCycle SDK here and set values to the default values for all variables. And what was it? Refactor what needed. So this is still doing the correct thing. It just does like false off and default.
Yeah,
that's good. So this only removed this. That's okay. Like it kept the get message with the spin speed, where if it's already set to one value, then you should just get the message.
Yeah, that's true. Hey.
Because like I remember we did the same thing for like React on like when we did the comparison of everything.
Yeah, I remember.
This was like one of the things where Gemini, I think, was able to actually refactor code.
Yeah.
Sometimes a bit too much.
Yeah, so this is doing exactly what we say, which is like cleaning up the flags, but it's not refactoring the code, which makes sense. Right? What did it change the description?
It didn't. I did Command A and then Command A, which is just like editing only the highlighted stuff. So
that would be time consuming though, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah. And if I were to remove all of the changes here, reject, and then just close it. Let's see. What if I open a new composer, reset composer? I want to just add like, there's a let me find this real quick. There is the cursor directory, this one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were talking about this earlier. You were like, oh, we should highlight this. What is the cursor directory?
So cursor directory allows you to just like tell it what it needs to do. In the sense of like, if you're using like it's basically prompt engineering, but you can have it so that it's there and then it applies these prompts to your code base while it's being changed. So like this one just says you're an expert in TypeScript, Node.js, Next.js app router, React, Bad UI, Radix UI, and Tailwind. Code style and structure, like what it should do, and then using proper variable names, the files, naming conventions, and you can kind of like have all these things already set so that every single time you're doing these changes, it does this exact same thing instead of doing like maybe some things here and there. You can like people have done a lot here. From what I could tell, there are a lot of like descriptions here. It's like, oh, you're a. I'll just copy this one and then just place it here. Use TypeScript, and then using TypeScript code. Let's just keep it. We don't need to use Gatsby, but yeah, you can keep it. Cool.
Okay. Interesting. It's a cool like I like the concept of having that like, yeah, basically like a prompt that you can just use to do your flag cleanup, right?
I want to clean up all of the feature flags where dev cycle is used in description or actually is used, and update and use default values everywhere. Let's see what this does, like with the context of everything. So this opens like the bigger thing, and in the diff view, it does exactly that. It just like kind of changes these, except but doesn't seem like it has anything to. Oh, yeah, there's still togglebot. For some reason, it only changed the togglebot file.
Interesting.
The file selected or not. And then if I do both of these files, done. Apply to both files. So description. So this seems like a better implementation because it removes the await of the like it removes the get variable value, removes the async function, and then keeps everything as is. So if I accept this and save and close, this will still be on default and everything. It still keeps the like styling and everything as it should. So that's very nice in this case. But yeah, I think having the insight on the what do you call it, on the code base, I was able to just like do the return values as like what it should be instead of using the functions. But let me see if we can prompt that as well.
Yeah, let's see.
Can you remove the functions where only one value is being used, and just set the output what should be instead of keeping the function. And then I'm gonna make sure that both files are selected. And done. Enter. Okay, and if I just take a look at this, it's getting default values to use, and then yeah, so now it actually just gets all the stuff that it should instead of not. And then all of these will go away. So let's accept this and then go to description. Yep. Instead of getting the get message, it just like puts the heading 3 and then accept this.
Nice.
So not fully there, but it still provides us with the same things that are being used.
Yeah. I mean, I dig it. I really like it.
Keeps everything the way we want it.
So, I mean, here's the thing, right? Is like, I think that in terms of like, if you look at this challenge, yes, Parth won handedly, just like smoked me, as Casual Economist put. Thanks for that, Casual. But I will say, with no context,
yeah,
it did pretty well. Like Cursor did pretty well. I could see this being a useful tool to like start the process. And if you're watching this and you're like, okay, I like Cursor, like this seems good. Our team this week is actually building out sort of some prompts that you might be able to use to that's the project, right, Parth?
They're working on like kind of stuff you could do with creating or cleaning up like variables and feature flags from your code. But yeah, there's like, it's more exploratory. So just exploring what we could do with Cursor and the AI stuff there.
Nice.
Hopefully that can go into something that is more useful and can get more use out of it. I think that's mainly it. I think this is a very like small code base for something like this, but if you were to like,
do we want to find one? We've got a bit of time. Like, we've got more time than we thought we would. Do we want to actually go and find like a feature flagged project on GitHub? Like, let's go see if we can find a project that is implementing DevCycle on GitHub. If anybody's doing like if we search use variable value on GitHub, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me pull this up.
Yeah, do you wanna share?
Yeah, I got this here. Okay. Which screen am I sharing? I'm gonna share this one. I'll move us back over here. So I'm finally, by the way, I don't know why this is like popped into my head. I'm finally discovering the value of UI libraries. That's a weird thing to say. Do you use UI libraries on things?
Yeah, like wherever useful, right? Like there's no point of like making stuff on your own where you don't need to.
Do you know what? It's more for me. So this is in no way related to the stream that we're doing right now, but I'm going to share it anyways. So like, Blade is like a templating engine that's built with that's built primarily for Laravel or for PHP. And generally, I have in the past been having to like, you can create components, but then you end up having to do a lot of things that you don't necessarily want to do. And so I'm finally realizing that like I should just be using a library. This is just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I feel like it's saves like a lot of time. Even though like
It's-
Tailwind CSS adding like so many things that you
Yeah.
don't worry about
So
after.
that's just it. And like it's funny, right? Because you look at React, and so the reason this came up is because like React UI library, because I saw like a UI library listed somewhere. Right? Like if you're using like Material UI and you're going in and you want to use like, I don't know, yeah, like a button, you literally, this is it. Like this is all you need to put in for the button, right? Versus like you go into something like even Daisy UI, it's like button. Where's button? Button's hiding in here somewhere. Can I search for it? Button. Oh, I guess that one's more simple. But some of these are less simple. Anyways, this is not important. Yeah. This is the one that I was looking at. I was like, oh, that's a lot. Okay, let's go into GitHub and let's go search for a DevCycle project. That's not one of our own internal projects. Yeah. Use variable value.
You need to get out of the repo.
Use variable value. Yeah. By the way, if you're in chat, who's saying stuff in chat? Yeah, please, yeah, join on Twitch. Hey. Hey, me when I, welcome. Okay, code that is not DevCycle. Is that us? No, that's not us.
No. Oh, that's us though.
Is it, this one's not us. This is casting. No.
Do you want to do instead of this?
This one is. This is it. Code mod.
Yeah, but they are working on like feature flag cleanup stuff.
No, I think this is because I'm. Oh, well, hold on. What were you gonna say? What was your thought?
I was going to say we could do somebody who's using like the React, like actual like React SDK. Something.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go here. So we basically need to search for.
Not the next. Don't think there's a lot of people using the next one.
Okay, let's find our DevCycle example at React. Oh, where's our React one? React. I just want to copy the exact package.json stuff. DevCycle React client SDK. Okay, so let's search for this. All right. 127 repos. A bunch of them are going to be ours. Front end framework studies. That's cool. So somebody's using us in a project to explore frameworks.
Nice.
React Go template, the code mod stuff, feature flag example. Maybe that one. Remix GraphQL stuff. This is also just kind of cool to see who's using us.
Yeah.
So hold on. Is this the same person? Oh yeah, it's the same person. Taplytics stuff, DevCycle, code mod, DevCycle. This is that same person. It's just finding the React SDK in multiple places. React Go template. I think I might have already pulled that. Same guy. Yeah. It's looking like
if you want to see the repositories on the left, you can just scroll that. Like underneath, like down. This, like, yeah.
Oh, is this all the repositories total? Hey.
Maybe, but it does give like some stuff.
Yeah.
I would want to see if there's a place where we could like not use like be like not from DevCycle.org or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Oh, I see. Minus repo or minus org. DevCycle HQ. Yeah, that's good. That did it.
And then yeah,
and then minus org. DevCycle HQ Labs. Good. And then minus DevCycle HQ Sandbox. Sandbox. Okay, good. Feature flag example. This might be the one to look at. Oh, here we go. Taplytics stuff. So it's mostly these guys. I guess we can see over here. What about just our Node.js, like not the...
Not React client. You can
Yeah.
do JS client instead of React. Just
Is it
press
just JS client? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it JS client or Node.js client?
No, Node.js is the server SDK.
Okay.
The JS client is the actual like.
Yeah. Makes
client.
sense. So actually, not very many people using that one. What about our Node.js?
Node.js would be server.
Server SDK. That's why you...
Yeah.
Still not very many people that are using this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, maybe we just go with... Look at that, me. So we have our front-end framework studies. It's a turbo repo.
Mm-hmm.
Includes the following apps. There's multiple apps. This one is Create React app. This is just like a sample Create React app. But...
Does it have more than...
Yeah, let's see what they've done in here. Increase depth drift.
Yeah, I think this is...
This looks like just somebody's playing around with stuff.
Yeah, work in progress stuff.
Yeah, this is literally like our example stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then React Go. Yeah, they don't even actually mention us. This is in progress too. This one seems like it might be the most well-rounded.
You can... I mean, this also seems like a very like starter code. So you want to check if there's more than some stuff in the like apps folder or something. It actually does have like... It does have 300 commits, so there's that.
Yeah. This is interesting. I wonder where this is from. Okay, but where is dev cycle actually showing up in here? Use variable value. Use variable value. So six places. Is it mostly in the Vite stuff?
Oh no, they are using it in like actual places, so this would be a good place to...
Okay, yeah, let's do this one. Let's run this one. Yeah, but it's only in the Vite package that they're using this. Oh wait, Vite source. Whatever. Okay, let's go back to our main body of this one. Okay, what do I have to actually do to get this one up and running? Turbo starter. Build all apps and packages, to develop all packages, remote caching. Okay, let's just code. Let's grab this. Let's go back over to cursor. Cancel.
Yep.
All right, let's go get. Let's go to here.
CD.
ls. All right, let's go get clone this. Okay, grab that. CD ls. What was this one called? CD front end framework studies 2023. Let's go.
Try using tab more. If you have ZSH, I don't know if you have autocomplete enabled or not.
I do.
I mean, you have tab, so
okay.
npm install and then run build.
Do you want to build or do you want to do dev?
Oh yeah, we could do dev. I don't know. I just read that somewhere, but you didn't even open. You haven't opened this in the cursor.
I have not. Come on. Got a lot of deprecated packages in here. So this is like totally fresh. So neither of us have any idea about the code base here.
Yes.
I have no idea what this actually even does. We'll find out. All right, let's go cursor dot. Okay, new cursor window. Let's get our new terminal open. Awesome. And then we're going to go npm dev, I believe. npm dev. Run dev. npm run dev. All right. Turbo run. Packages. Oh, failed. What's going on here? Is this a dev cycle thing? Package cache bypass.
You did install, right? It's just open up the README and then read through it.
All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. Docs to build CD. Oh, we needed to CD into the my turbo repo. CD my turbo repo.
Is that a thing?
I think so. Yeah, hold on. Let's see.
I don't see the folder.
It is not.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. They're just saying to clone it as that name. npm run dev. Yeah, it should have worked. Turbo can use to do remote caching. You need to authenticate. Useful links. I think it's a
Is it
caching
because-
thing.
Do you need a? Is it the remote caching thing where you need Versal account to
I
get
think
in?
that's what it is.
Mhm.
I
So you
think.
need to link your thing first, right?
Yeah, and npx turbo login. To
Yeah.
enable turbo repo will cache locally. No. So by default, the turbo repo will cache locally.
Okay.
So it shouldn't. Yeah, hold on. Let me try writing this again. npm run dev.
No, let's actually see what the error is.
Tasks 0 successful, 2 total. Error command vite lifecycle script dev failed with error in workspace. It
Update
exited.
type.
Started server.
Oh.
Access token not provided. Supabase.
You don't have
what?
the Supabase access token in there.
Oh my god. But then I gotta go and set up Supabase. They also don't mention Supabase at all
Mm-hmm.
in the README that you're gonna need a Supabase account. Where is this even? Is it in the environment?
Yeah.
Vite Supabase, Vite DevCycle SDK key. Oh, maybe it's in the README in here? Is there a README in? No, there's no README in here.
No. Doesn't seem like it.
I mean, that's not ideal. This is a really well-structured type document, though.
This is isn't variable types what we
Do we provide this?
I want to say the CLI does, but I
Oh, that would make
don't
sense.
take all the credit from them if they made this, but because I've seen the same thing before.
What is our most used? Okay, so I don't really want to go set up a Supabase project to do this. That's silly. Can I just remove Supabase mentions in here? Probably not. Probably desperately need Supabase in here.
Why don't you ask Cursor to do it?
Oh, that's a good call. All right. Okay, let's go Command I, remove this, and then I'm going to say, hey, can you please remove the need for Supabase in the Vite app? What? It didn't actually remove any functionality. It literally just removed Supabase from there. Yeah, that didn't do it.
And then
source
remove query.
Generated types. But where is all of this stuff actually used? In pages, index, feature flags, use effect, feature flags, index. Okay, so that did not remove it very well. Should I try a different model?
You could.
How do I change the models?
Right beside the submit button. So you can reject all first of all if you want.
Yeah, let's get rid of that.
And then where you type.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. What did we have successful? Let's do GPT-4. Oh, wait, what were we using? We were using Sonnet, yeah.
You're using Sonnet, yeah.
Let's do GPT-4. Okay, please look through the entire code base and remove the need for Supabase. Let's close these. Okay, so this is doing the same thing again. If you can't see, by the way. Basically, it's going through and it's removing things. Okay, so that's doing better. Okay, so this removed it from package.json, removed it from there. Basically commented out. Let's do the diff view here.
You want to open the file? I think if you click the thing at the top, it will open the file.
Yeah, that didn't. Hold on. That didn't actually change anything in there.
If it works, you know.
Yeah, if it works, right? Okay, here. Okay, here it did remove it. Awesome. Yep. Oh, so it looks like it's only using that for getting user information.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's accept all. Composer, accept all. Let's see if this runs now. Let's try this again. Close composer. npm run dev. Nope. Still not happy. I wonder if it's referencing that anyway. Okay, so that was not our error. Caching, cache bypass. Lifecycle script update types failed with error. Missing script update types. Update types. So let's go look here. What did we remove here? Package.json generated types. Oh, I see.
I don't know if this is the issue though, but we could keep it around if it's just an interface and
exactly. Let's discard this. Discard changes. Okay, let's see if that worked. Still getting an error. Let's see here this time. Update types.
You want to do Command Shift F and then update types and then see what's running it.
It's in here. So let's just remove this. Pre-dev. Let's just remove that and see if it works.
Sure, but then now it will say pre-dev not defined.
Nope.
Or not. Oh, great.
Okay, so it's here, and then I have a feeling we have to go to like /vite or something. Nope, definitely do not. Nothing is presented on our page though. Is that related to our Supabase? What should we be seeing, or is there a route that we need to go to? Let's ask Cursor. How
you can open it in chat as well if you want.
Ooh, very true. Chat was L, right?
Yes.
So what's the difference between Composer and chat?
Good question. I think Composer like applies a lot of stuff for you. Chat doesn't. And the command K is like file-based stuff. Another thing you can do is when you're make sure you do command enter so that it does like through the whole code base.
How do I run this app? Question mark, command enter. Reading files, love this. Install dependencies, already did. Okay. I get a blank page when I visit the app. I'll probably gonna have to click the view blank page console. Oh, is there console errors? Inspect. Getting one, still getting that Supabase error.
Supabase key is required.
So let's see where Supabase is mentioned in here. Supabase in everywhere. The fight. Oh, it's so it did not actually remove.
So can you tell it the chat to see if it could do it?
Yeah, let's see. All right, let's go. Hey, chat, remove all all requirements for Supabase in this code. Let's do that. See if it will apply. Did it do it? Oh, hold on.
It's reading files, yeah. And then it'll... Okay.
Okay, so this is doing remove Supabase client initialization. This entire file can be removed. Session provider, cancel generation. I like this better actually, that it's showing me that. I don't know why the sidebar looks like seems easier.
You could move the composer to the side as well if you.
Oh, can you? Okay.
If that's better. Yeah, you can move it around.
Update auth ts file. Seems to just be doing a better job. Update any components using Supabase.
It won't do it for you.
Okay, so can I do and there's no apply all? I have to literally do it one by one.
You can ask it. Can you apply all these changes?
Let's see. All right. Can you please apply all of the suggested changes above? All right. Reading files. Apply the suggested changes as requested. Here are the modifications.
I don't think it's doing it, but
no, I don't. It's not. I wonder if I can go into my composer now and say, can you apply all the changes from chat? What was it for chat? Can you apply all the changes from chat based on the current?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know
Can you apply all of the changes that chat just recommended? Let me clear all of. Oh, Jesus! Close that. I wish you could close all of these easier.
You can press the reset button. Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't see all of them. Please look through the entire code base and remove any need for Supabase. So chat was good, but it couldn't actually remove it. Do I blindly accept all here? No. Remove Supabase imports. I mean, let's see what happens. Accept all. Composer, accept all. Okay. Did it work? Yeah, app's not doing much. I mean, I guess we didn't really know what the app was supposed to do either way. So maybe that's...
They don't want us to use it.
No, they are like, no, you shall not be using it. And I mean, kudos to Cursor for trying to make this work. Like, it's doing a pretty good job. Although it didn't really remove very much. I guess maybe here's the issue. It's that it's using Supabase for a lot of the feature stuff. Supabase client, auth.
Yeah, I didn't really remove it from... Did this whole file get removed or just the Supabase client? Yeah, see, like it's still referenced everywhere.
It's interesting that chat is doing it, but chat's using... What's chat using? Chat's using Sonnet?
Sonnet, yeah.
Chat's using Sonnet, this is using ChatGPT. I mean... it's pretty big ask, I guess, to be fair. Like, it's a pretty big ask to be saying, hey, I would really like you to go in and completely redo this code base. And remove things. But like, I mean, we saw it works. You just need to have the prompts, right? Prompt engineering is like a legit thing now. So I feel like this is just a case of prompt engineering. All right, we got like 15 minutes left. What do you want to do with our last 15 minutes, Parth? I think we've kind of tested this out. Parth, human beats AI. In this case, Parth is the better feature flag cleanup. So if you are looking to remove feature flags from your code base, you just got to reach out to Parth. Just send him a message on Discord. He's available between the hours of 9 and 5, and only if you're a paying DevCycle customer. And also it won't be Parth, it will be our support team. And also they're not always available between 9 and 5, depending on where the earth you are. And also use AI, because it does help. It does help. You just got to know what you're telling it to do. I feel like this is the moral of the story with AI.
I think this is like every time, right? Like whenever we go into the AI thing, is like, how can we make like, what's the difference between like AI now and what we expect it to do? And it's always like, it needs to be used with supervision.
Yeah, and also like, if you don't know what you're doing without AI, it's not going to work with AI.
It's the same thing as like Tesla autopilot. It's supervised autopilot. It's not going to take you from one place to another all the time. You need to be like up there. So
very true. So I mean, I think this is it. There, like we showed before, there are a couple of other tools that are out there, like folks that liked this stream. And I think that just because Parth won doesn't mean that you should rule out our good friend Cursor, because Cursor got there and did not take a very long time. Like really at a core level, it was less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, for our example app, it was able to do everything, right? It's just that when you ask it to do like remove a whole dependency, it's a lot harder to do.
Yeah.
But if you know your code base and if you need help with stuff, or if you just need help like doing tedious work, I think it might be like a better use case for it.
I feel like if you were going into a file, like if you're, because generally, right, you're not going to be responsible for going into like your entire code base for your app. Would Parth be faster with AI? Parth, you wouldn't even be able to see it. He'd be like the Flash. It would just be like, The PR is both created and merged instantaneously. Like, it's just not fair. Like, don't give Parth AI and like expect him, like, he'd be done his workday in like 15 minutes. Just done. Just finished.
I will say that with AI, it's a lot like quicker to get things done. So that's like a lot easier as long as you're using it like with like your own guardrails, right? So
Yeah.
I think there's like every time you make a change, you need to like make sure that it is the change that you want and it's not changing something that it shouldn't.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I think that the real important piece here as well is you as a dev are like, unless you, well, even if you are an indie developer, like, you are not going to be changing your entire code base. Like, if you're going into a legacy code base and giving any AI tool access and saying, go through my code base and clean up all of my feature flags, it's going to struggle really hard and you're probably going to lose some functionality that you want unless you give it clear instructions.
One thing that we should have probably tried is just removing specific flags and just being like, hey, this flag, like I want to remove just this one flag and then see how it's doing that. Which would be like more of a regular case use case, right?
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
we got time. We got like 10 minutes left. Like, I don't think it's gonna take very long. You got it open in cursor already, so just like clear all of the changes.
All right. What are we changing? Let's make it so that it's only the wink one.
Yeah, love that.
Or let's just do spin equals surprise. No, that's not a good one. Get message.
Do the get message. No, because get message isn't reading from.
Get message is getting spin speed. So if we were to, sorry, I have a weird view open. Let me just do this.
No, you're good.
All right, let's just do should wink, and then it should always wink.
Great.
All right. Can you actually, let me just new composer. I want to remove the where was I? Talk about toggle bot wink feature flag and instead just always be true. Can you make the change and required refactors across code base? I mean, there's only one use for it.
Nice.
And then what it's doing is it will always just do the wink one.
Yeah.
From the return here, this seems like it knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
Except all.
Yeah, I think that's great.
And
like
that's how you can remove. Like I think if you're removing one or like something small like that, it seems like a good use case. Another thing that we've tried in our like code base is that like when we're changing actual pages of things, like we would just have the old page and then the new page, and then just use the feature flag to see which page should be rendered. Something like this would be easier to do that, because when you go in and you're just like, oh, just when you do like a base level cleanup, you're just removing the feature flag and then the code that it is being used. But something like this, which has like code, the code base context, would be able to just remove that file as well. Like this file isn't being used, and remove it.
Yeah, I do like. So the things that I like about this is that you can do. So if you're going in with a targeted thing you need to do, I think this tool is great, because not only can it do it all in one file, your entire code base, so it can like check other things, but you got to make sure your ask is small enough. Yeah. That's really the piece here, is your ask is small enough. And if you're doing good development, you're not going to be doing a massive change of your entire application or huge pieces of your application.
100%.
Yeah,
that's what we kind of make, or that's what we kind of go for, right? It's like keep your PR small, keep your commits small, just so that easily reviewable, easily like context stays around. So
I do worry though that there's going to be people that are like already have technical debt that are going to go in and use some of these tools, and that's going to cause problems for them of like, they're like, oh, these AI tools can solve my technical debt with feature flags problem. It's like, no, hold on. Like if you've already have that huge amount of technical debt, like you're going to have to take it slow. This is like a tool that will ensure that you don't have technical debt moving forward. It would be like a step in your process of like, step 1, go in, run cursor or whatever AI tool to clean up the flags. Step 2, do the next pieces. It's not going to be like a one and done. You can just type in a command. So just like Parth said, keep your PR small, keep your uses of AI in a small, manageable way, and that's going to make this a really useful tool for feature flag cleanup. But it has to be like, don't do it across your code base. Use it across your code base to look for things, but don't expect that it's going to be able to solve all your problems, especially in legacy code.
Yeah, I think the other thing is like you need to know that this is not perfect, right? So just with that in mind, just use it as you should.
Yeah, use it sparingly. Use AI as you would use any other tool. The human element is always going to be better, as proven today by Parth the human Suthar versus Andrew the AI McLean, and Andrew the AI McLean lost. He lost. It was sad, but I feel like I lost to the better developer here. So it was even literally in your code. It said the winning variation. You knew before you started.
Yeah, I'll say one thing. It was a lot easier to just like go in and make these changes because like we've been in this code base so many times. So
yeah,
that's
so true. Well. But also, like, I mean, that's cool. I mean, this is the thing, right? Is sometimes it is easier to do it as a human. Sometimes it's easier to do it as an AI. Still would have been easier to do than sending a junior in. That's fair, right? Like you have a brand new person that's never seen the code base before. They're probably going to struggle more than the AI did when it was going and making those changes. They will make bigger boo-boos.
But that's where something like the chat would be useful. Is like, hey, I've been told to do this. What do I need to change? And then
absolutely
learn from there.
Love that. I actually really love that idea. Yeah. Use Composer if you know what you're doing. Use chat if you don't, because it can make less of the changes.
And it also like you get like a bigger like explanation of like what is being changed, why it's being changed. So
I love that. So I think we've done a pretty good job with this today. I think we got through Parth. We talked about this before. Do you want to give like a little sneak peek about what our next DevTools and DevCools is going to be about? Just like a little hint, like drop a spoiler.
A little spoiler. Actually, sorry, I'm just trying to find my browser window, which I closed. But there is something. Let me just open it up. This just opens the. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's okay. It's not something we haven't done before, right? Like it's not something that's going to be brand new to us, right, Andrew?
No, it's definitely not going to be new. We have certainly discussed this before. A little preview there, a little hint. Pretty exciting. We are gonna be exploring. We're big fans of here at DevCycle, so just a little hint for you there. If you want to know more, be here next month because we're gonna be joined by a special guest from a place. It's gonna be good. This was fun. I like this idea. This is a good call, Parth. I feel like this is a very relevant thing for our team, obviously, but I think for other people that are like their argument is feature flagging is too hard because of technical debt. No, it's not. Use a tool like this.
Yeah. I mean, if you use them right, I think what I would say is like if you use them right, they're actually really powerful.
Absolutely. All right. Oh yeah,
go ahead. I'd like to say if anybody else has anything that we should look into, we should try any new dev tools or tools that you know of that you want us to tackle on stream. You know where to find us, right, Andrew?
you do, you'll find us here.
Yep.
Head on over bit.ly/devcycle Discord. I'm going to throw it in chat as well. Yeah, you can recommend things, right? We want to make content that you want to watch. Let me add it in here. bit.ly/devcycle-discord. Boom. Here's the link. It's on the screen. It's right here. It's in chat. That's where you want to go. bit.ly/devcycle Discord. Join us. Give us, send it. Tell us what you want to see. Because we want to be all about the new hotness, and we want to help you as the developers that are out there. Amazing. Well, with that, I think we're at our 2 hours. We did pretty good today. We could have finished this in no time flat because of the amazing Parth the human. But we pulled it out to 2 hours, which is fantastic. Parth, as always, an absolute pleasure to be on stream with you. I'm excited for our stream next month. I know a lot of people out there are. So if you just tuned into the end here, in the battle of human versus AI, humans won today. I'm glad I didn't put any money on this because I would have lost deeply. But Parth, I owe you a coffee or adult beverage next time I see you, which will be in a few weeks, actually.
Yeah, you will be here soon. So
I will. All right.
It'll be nice.
So with all that, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you next time here on DevTools and DevCools. And before that, we'll see you around the DevCycle community. Bye, everybody.
Don't go in there. They're having the let's try to figure out what customers want meeting again. It's gotten a little weird.
Signups are strong, but adoption of key features remains stagnant. What do you do?
We gotta merge that PR. Yeah, we have to. That's our only choice. Okay. We cast merge on the PR for the new dashboard. Oh no.
Your actions have caused the company to go viral for the wrong reason.
God.
Oh no, what do we do?
Roll for initiative.
I can't.
New features shouldn't be left to a roll of the dice. Use DevCycle to ship with low risk and instant rollbacks. Unrolls, re-rolls. How do we make this into a dice pun?